Welcome back. In the last video, we have seen how to upload the form data from the React application to MongoDB by using the Node.js and Express. In this video, we are going to learn about how to upload a file from the React application to our server Express. Okay, our project is student project. So we are going to upload a profile photo of that student into the server. For that, I am having two photos, student and the image. Already we have two students. For that student, I am going to bring that student photo, and if you are inserting new student, I am going to select this image and uploading that. I have already created the folder under the server images. In that I have stored that default.png image. See here, I have stored this image. This image should be displayed during the page load, right? This image should be displayed for that two students. I am going to MongoDB. I have already stored those file information in the MongoDB. See here, our database name is studentdb. In that we have the collections name as students. In that we have the student Kavin and Chalni, and I have added the field s image with the value default.png, and for the second students also I have added this field s image. The value is default.png. How can we add in the MongoDB? By using this edit document option. Go to here, and if you go there, you don't have this field. For that, in the sixth field you can see this plus button. If you click there, it will add the field and you can give the field name and the value. I am going to add, for your reference, I am going to have image value is default.png. Default.png. Right? Now see here, now the update button has been enabled. Just click on that. See here, for the second students, the image field is added with the corresponding value. Okay, now I am going to delete this. Just click on this. Yes, just update. Now the image field is deleted. Right? Now how can we bring that into our application in React application? Now go to our React application, and in the info.js, right, we have the fields. Here I am going to add that profile photo. For that, I am going to copy this student marks and going to paste it here. Right here I am going to change this student marks to student photo. Just save the changes, and then I am going to copy it here. Inside the TD, I am going to add image tag img. For the source property, I am going to specify the value inside the curly braces. Inside that, I am going to use the backtick. I am going to copy our server URL in the app.js. Our URL is http://127.0.0.1:4000. Then I am going to use the value s.simage. Simage is the field name which was created in the MongoDB. Already we have seen, right? That name is having the file name of the image. Then we cannot directly access the images. For that, we have to go for our server. We have to enable serve those images for client access. For that, we have to use app.use. Inside that, we have to use express.static. Inside that, we have to pass which folder is accessible to the client. That is, we are storing our images in the images folder. So I want to specify within the quotes /images. Now save the changes. Now we are not uploaded. Now go to the browser. We will have our profile photo. We have not uploaded, just we have pasted our images in the image folder. In the image folder, we have default.png. That image is displayed for the both students because both the students have the file name as default.png. Now we have images in our file. We have to get the images from the form, so that I am going to create, that is I am going to have let yes image file, then we are going to have setter method. Okay, here we are going to have array because we have many files to upload, but here we are uploading only one file, that means photo for the students. Then we have to create a input element for getting the file. For that I am going to paste here. I am going to change it as photo. Kindly verify this. I have misspelled the student name in the last video. Just rename it student. Here I am going to have yes image and also the value also yes image. Here I am going to have yes image handle. Yes image handle, right? We have to define this function. Here I am going to define that function image file. This will have the parameter event. Then I am going to set two values because we need another field called as yes image. Okay, this is used to store the value of the file name. Here also we have the setter method image file. Okay, now I am going to call these methods inside this handler. For that, set image file equal to event dot target dot files of 0, because we are having only one file that is in the files array, that is in the 0th position. Next I am going to have set image. Here I am going to set the image as event dot target dot value, right? And then I am going to print that value. Here I am going to print that value, printing by using the log of yes image file. This is our image file. I am going to display it. Before I am going to command this because I am going to stop the insert operation, that is creating a document. Just I am going to print this image file. Okay, save the file, go to the browser. Now in the entry form I am going to type the name as Arul, department ECE, Arul ECE at .com, then mark is 91. So now we are getting this, right? Because we have to change the input type. See here, I didn't change the type as text. We have to change it as file. Now save the changes and go to the browser. See here, we are getting that, right? Now I am going to choose a file, image, this new image, color image. Just open it and just submit it. Yes, we are getting the file information. File name is image.png and some other information, metadata about the image. Now I am going to have the yes image field here. Here I am going to set the file name as yes image file dot name. That is our file is going to change. Okay, and then I am going to add the S name, because the each and every file name should be unique, right? For that I am going to add the particular student name and the file name of the image. Okay, name of the student plus that image name is concatenating here and storing it in S image. Clear? Now I am going to save the changes. I am going to just print this. I am going to print students dot S image. I am going to print this value alone. Now I am going to browser. I am going to type Arul ECE. Here ECE. Then mark is 91. I am going to upload a file. Now I am going to submit here. See here, I am getting Arul image.png. I am getting the file name as student name, the plus original file name. Now I am going to command this. I am going to enable this in the props.student. I am going to pass this. We have to get that with the two arguments, so that I am going to the parent of entry form.js is header.js. Here I am going to get that students comma file. Again I am going to pass this to app.js. For that I am going to pass the same file. Now I am going to the app.js. Here we have instead. Here I am going to have the same file, and then I am going to create a form data. Okay, if you want to pass the files and the other informations, we have to create form data. Before that I am going to call it as let form data equal to new form data. Okay, this is the constructor of the form data. Now I am going to append some values to the form data. Form data dot append of, I am going to use the file, that is a field name, file comma file. So I am going to append this file with the value file, right? Now I am going to call the students. After that I am going to have another request to upload the file. Here I am going to use the endpoint as image or anything. You can specify upload also, right? Here I am going to specify upload, and then I am going to pass the value of form data here. Save the changes. Now we don't have endpoint for this post process. For that I am going to server.js. Here I am going to define a method post, going to define an endpoint slash upload. I am going to call one function. Let's define that. Let's come here. Now I am going to install Multer. Okay, for that we have to use npm command and I Multer. We can specify the keyword install, and also we can have I means install. I am going to use npm I install Multer. It will be installed. So Multer is a middleware that is used to upload the files from the client to server. Okay, now I am going to define that Multer. Okay, we have to create a method to upload the file. I am going to the router.js. Here I am going to import the Multer middleware. Const Multer equal to require of Multer. Right? Save changes. And we have to define the where we want to store, in which name we have to store. For that I am going to have a variable fname equal to, now it is an empty string. I am going to define the upload operations. Okay, for that const storage. I am going to define the storage where we want to store the file. Here I am going to use storage equal to multer dot disk storage, in that destination as request comma response comma cb. cb means callback. I have to use arrow function syntax. Now I am going to call this callback cb equal to, that is first argument is null, so that is error. Now I am going to pass it as null, comma second argument is destination where we want to store the files. I am going to store in the images folder, right? And then comma, then we have the file name colon, here we have the request comma file comma we have the callback function, right? Here also we have to specify in arrow function syntax. In the callback function I am going to specify the error as null, comma the file name we have to pass, the file name is fname. Okay, we have to define the file name properly. So I am going to have file name, right? Then after that we have to specify the function that is called as upload function. Exports, this should be used in the server.js, so that I am going to use exports keyword dot upload equal to multer. I am going to have the storage colon storage, right? This is the multer field name storage. This storage specify our storage which is created now, right? Save the changes. I am going to the server.js. Here I am going to call in the upload endpoint. In the upload endpoint I am going to call that function. For that I am going to use route dot, we have the function as upload, yes, upload dot single. I am going to upload a single file. Here we have to pass the field name. The field name set in the client is file. Okay, now I am going to save the file and check whether we are having any error or not. No, we don't have any error. In the client also we don't have any error. That is return is assigned value. It's a warning, right? I am going to routing.js. In the create I am going to command this line to check whether the file is uploaded or not. I am going to define the fname as request dot. In the body section we are having that. Here I am going to pass body dot yes image. That is our file name. Now I am going to solve this file name fname. Save the changes. Go and check whether we have any error. In the command prompt we don't have any error. Now I am going to upload. I am going to enter some values in the form. Again I am going to give arul ece at gmail.com. Then the mark is 91. I'm going to choose the file. Okay. Now I am going to submit. We have an error. What is the error? Check. Illegal operation on the directory images. That is fname. Right? We don't have any error. Now I am going to refresh it. Just I am giving email yes Arul. Then marks is 91 and I am going to choose a file image. Now I am going to upload. We have an error. We are getting Arul image.png. Check whether the file is uploaded. See here, our file is uploaded in the name of arul.png. If I click that, I am getting this image. Okay. Now successfully we have uploaded the file. Now we want to store the data, student information with that, right? For that I am going to routing. We have to do something, right? Now I am going to uncommand this. Now I am going to command this. Then finally I am going to fname equal to empty string. See here, the image.png is not clearing here. In the entry form.js, we have to change this empty and then now I am going to enter the proper details. Arul ECE at .com. Then I am going to enter the mark. I am going to choose the file. Okay. Open. Now I am going to, before that I am going to delete that file. Okay. We don't want to confuse that. I am going to remove this file. And another thing we have to change is in the server we have student.js, right? In the student.js we have defined our schema, right? In that schema we have to give another field image, right? In the MongoDB I have already added because already we have two student document. For that I have added manually. After that we have to add automatically by using the schema. So that I have already added. After the mark you have to separate by comma and then image type as string. Okay, because it is a file name we are going to store as a string. Save the changes and go to our browser. Okay, now I am going to submit here. Now we are getting some error. In the upload we have an error, but we will check whether we are getting that image or not. No. Yes, sometimes we have an error here. Illegal operation on directory. Release enter here, right? Now I am going to delete this. Then I am going to enter a form. Here what is the error we are getting is Arul image.png is not found, right? Okay, now I am going to enter again. I am going to choose a file, image, open. I am going to submit this. Yes, we are getting that same error, illegal operation. Just check whether the file is uploaded or not. No. Maybe we have to remove this. Okay, I think now it's fine. Now I am going to delete this star rule again. Again I am going to enter the detail. Choose this file. Now submit. No, we are not getting any error now. Just see whether the file is uploaded or not. Yes, the file is uploaded. Now I am just going to refresh it and going to see. Yes, we are getting this, right? Why we are getting that error? We are not handled that request, right? So that we are getting that error. Now I am going to have another method in the routing.js. Here I am going to have this. I am going to copy this and I am going to paste this here. Upload img. Here I am going to have the status. Data is uploaded. Okay, now I am going to save the changes. We have defined this in the server. We have to call after this. This is called as function chaining. I am going to use root dot upload image. Okay, now save all the files. Go to the browser. I am going to enter again a new name. Now I am going to upload the same file. Open. Then I am going to submit here. Yes, we don't have any error because we are not handled that request. So only we are getting. Now go to the server. We have uploaded this Rajesh image.png and also in the browser we have recovered that image. See here, if we click that image and open in new tab, we will get Rajesh image.png only we are getting, right? Now we have successfully uploaded the images and also retrieved from that images. Okay, with this we have completed a simple project how to upload the student details and how to view that in the table format with some file uploads, right? We have seen delete operation also. Okay, in the next video we will see about how to update the document. Thank you everyone.